Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Allergies are giving me a hard time today. Sorry, so I'm going to sound very congested. Even with all my allergy meds, it doesn't make a difference, it seems. Okay. So, welcome to my channel. If you haven't visited me before, you know that I kind of do my own thing with Paper Pumpkin. Let me give you a quick peek. I kind of stopped doing this, but there it is at May 2023's Paper Pumpkin kit called Exploring in Color. Excuse me. So these were the projects. Lots of demonstrators out there have videos on how to do these projects as they are created in the kit. I am not one of them. I like to do my own thing. So, and this is a sneak peek at the flyer for next month's kit. And I do have, if I can, oh, there it is. I do have the add-on, which were these little dies. This is the second time Stampin' Up! Has given us the option to purchase dies. And I did. It cost more for the shipping than it did the dies themselves. There they are, really cute. I can't wait for that for next month. And my arm should be completely healed. Everything should be good to go. So, for those of you who don't know, I had surgery for the second time on my arm. They had to cut the original scar out and redo it. And it's been giving me quite a bit of trouble. It broke open again last night, even though I had it in the sling. We don't know why. And it's breaking open in a different spot. It's kind of weird. But anyways, enough of that. So, Paper Pumpkin video number 12, May 2023, Exploring in Color. I'm going to set my whiteboard aside. I am using one of the add-on card bases. So this is it, the one with the boho blue back. I'm going to just fold this in half. We're going to cut this apart. The envelope is going to be used as the envelope. So I'm just going to crease that and set that off to the side. Set this off to the side because I do have a sample to show you. This is what I call the easy easel card. So easy. Wait to see just how easy this is. So we are going to be using the front and the back. I'm going to cut it down, excuse me, a little bit more because I want a little bit more border, but this is my sample. So you just pop it up like that. It's quick, it's easy, and it is adorable. Finally got around to using those Moody Mauve pieces as I was really struggling to find a use for those. So I'm going to pop that like that. Bring in a card base, and I'm going to go over what you are going to need. So like I said, I needed a different sentiment, just me. So we're going to use Follow Your Dreams. We are going to be using the Happy Birthday from the kit. I tried a few things, messed up a few things doing this card. So you're going to need the add-on card base with the boho blue background. You are going to need a basic white card base that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to show you how to do that easel with that. So I have down, you cut the back, the boho blue back down to 4 by 5 1/4. Cut the front half down to 3 1/4, 3 3/4 by 5. You need 3 of the Moody Mauve elements. So this time I'm using this little banner edge. We're going to be using that angled piece and this long rectangular piece. And of course, lighting, Follow Your Dreams from Lighting the Way, and of course the Happy Birthday. So I'm going to stick these back on my little clip. Keep them nice and safe for us. And sorry if I got a comment that it was a bit out of range here, and that was because I had a splint. I took off my splint to do this video. So you need that, I almost said Whisper White, but it is now Basic White. Basic White card base. So I did score it with my trimmer. Now I'm just going to crease it really well. Ready? This is the easy part. Okay, whichever side, doesn't matter, one side or the other. I'm going to go with the right. I'm going to take this, fold it right to where it butts up against that center score line, and we're going to crease. There's your easel. It's that easy, folks. It really is easy. And I love this, and I do it both vertically and horizontally, or both landscape and portrait ways. I use this fold all the time. It just is so easy. So as I have a little ant on my desk, it's that time of year. The ants are out. So let's bring in the guillotine, and we're going to cut the boho blue back off the card. So I'm going to line that right up the edge of my guillotine, give it a cut. Now this one, like I said, we're going to trim this down, and I like to, when I trim it down, I like to, when I cut off, I want that edge that was in the center of the card. So we're going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. So these two now can go in the recycle bin. Actually, I think that's a little over 5 1/4. Wasn't quite there. Little hair needed to come off. So this is ready. Now this is where we're gonna play a bit. All right, I need to get this down to 5, but I don't want to just chop it off from one end. That's not me. So we're going to take 1/4 of an inch off of this end. We're going to turn it around and get it to the 5/4 inch off that end. Now we're going to take, we need this down to 4. Now to 3 3/4. So we're going to cut it down. We're going to take 1/4 inch off the bottom, turn it around, and take 1/4 of an inch off of our sky piece. And that's going to leave us with a really pretty border of the boho blue for our card base. You're going to see the difference here in a minute. Do you see how much better of a border that is? This one I did 1/8 of an inch, and I just was not quite happy with it. So this was really easy, guys. We're just going to glue this down. I did originally try to pop this up on dimensionals, but I had issues with my arm getting it just so. So we are going to glue this down, as the wet glue gives us the wiggle room, and I need the wiggle room. So that to me looks really good. Now it gets even easier. Oh, well, nope, we're going to go for it. We are going to glue this down on our card base, and we have that beautiful now white border in there. And all there is to this is you up here, right, this score line, you don't want to put glue past that mark. So you can go right up to the edge. I always like to leave myself room. I'm doing me a long rectangle and fill it in. Now I'm going to lay this flat, and then I'm going to wiggle it into its position, which is so good right now. Wow. Can come up a little bit, a little smooch up there. Okay. Let me open it up this way as I've got it. Not quite where I want it. Sticky glue, which is great. All right. I'm just going to go over this with my bone folder since I pulled it up. I just want that really well and adhered. And you look at, it's still crooked there. What is wrong with me today? That is not, and I just really went over that. I might have to get me a new card base. If I do, that's okay. I just don't get why I cannot get this where I want it. So we're going to pull it apart, add more glue, and try again. Let's open it up this way. Not having my arm all the way where I need it to be for myself is really, yeah, we're going to need it in card base. So I'm going to tear that off. That is now scratch. And I'm going to fold this over on itself so all that glue. And I don't have another one prepared, so you'll have to just bear with me as I cut. Let's see. Another one. And move that out of on top of my cutter. Sorry, everybody. So we need this to 5.5. And we're going to score it at 4.25, as it does make the middle, when you open it, much nicer. 1, 2, 3. My magic number. Oh, I can feel that pull just now. So we're going to fold this again. We are not going to let this defeat us. We are going to work through it. So I'm going to open it up. You get to just see it done twice. And it is easy, just my arm. It's being difficult. So let's go again. We can, nope, I still want to add the glue to my card base. So I want it here. Hopefully, pull it off there. So we want that. That just needs to come down a little there. Oh, finally. Okay, got it. Got it. So let's go ahead and rub over that bottom half, making sure our glue now. And you'll see how beautiful this is. So, ready? Sorry. Hand sanitizer. Don't like coughing and then touching cardstock. Allergies are just a bother. So here are our elements. 1, 2. Oh, we are missing one. We are. Sorry. We need one of these for our happy birthday. So let's do the stamping. So we're going to bring in, that's the Follow Your Dreams. We are using the Moody Mauve. And we're going to use this element this way. And probably going to be able to use another half of this. So Follow Your Dreams is going to go right. I'm double checking. Oh, we got to do it this way. Haha. It's like that didn't look right. So there we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this one is getting the happy birthday. And I'm going to turn it this way because it's easier to line it up between the lines. Let's see, hopefully I got it well done. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's all. We could do happy birthday on the envelope, but I'm not going to. Now, you could put thank you. You could do whatever you wanted on there. It's going to be just fine. So this one and this one are going to get cut down because if I left it like that, you didn't get any of these rocks and stuff. So I just wanted it about there. First thing I'm going to do is cut this one off. And you know, I got to use a guillotine because I can't cut straight to save my life. I just can't. So I'm going to go to 1 5/8. Looks really nice. Yes, that does. So next, I don't know why it looks crooked there for a minute, but let me double check. No, it's pretty well. That's good. This I might be able to use, so I'm going to stick that in my little pile over there. This one now, it's going to go this way. It's going to go this way. So follow your dreams. It's going to go this way. Oh my goodness. I did it the wrong way. Look at that. So guess what? This is going to go this way. That's all right. Let's see what we can do. I think we're just going to use it. That was stinky. Follow your dreams. And I made a boo-boo. Wonder if I can get it on this piece. Let's see. Oh, the things that happen when you stamp. I might be able to squeeze follow your dreams on that wee little bit. Okay. Scoot over there, will ya? Follow your dreams. Let's see. It might... Oh my gosh, it works. That's awesome. Awesome. But it is a bit wonky, isn't it? I could flip it. No, we're going to use it. We're going to go with it. So here we go. Now we can trim this down. And I am just going to hold it together. Because this I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. I just want to get it kind of straight. I'm going to clip it with this little magnetic clip. Because I'm going to bring it in here. And I want to trim this off together. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit more so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. There we go. Now the trick is to get it back on here correctly. Because I want this piece popped up on a dimensional. And I'm going to put 2 on there. And hopefully it'll work out. So I hope you guys are doing all well. I am, like I said, struggling with this allergy season is killing me. The Scotch bloom. Okay, tip. To get this straight, I'm going to put this like this on my tabletop. And then I'm going to get this one like so. And then I'm going to line them up together. And now I have that straight edge. Though it doesn't look very straight to me for some reason, but it is lined up. I think it's because follow your dreams is a little wonky there. So let me see if I can't help it out. Yes, okay. That'll work too. All of that work. So this one's done. This one, guillotine time. Yikes. We're going to cut off that banner. So we don't need that. And as I have it really close, there we go. So hopefully you guys saw that. Oh, I can feel that pulled on my wound there. This. These 2 pieces we're going to use. So let's go ahead and put this in its spot, which is right here. And it's right next to those beautiful little, maybe lavender, but that is in the color of the Moody Mauve. So we're going to line this up right along the edge of our DSP, our card base that we are using as DSP, and that is gorgeous. Now how I did this is I figured out 1 1/4 inches is where I wanted this to be. I want the top line at 1 1/4 inches. So I'm going to use my grid. Use a ruler. You can mark with the pencil. You can eyeball it. No big deal. But right here is, from here to here is 1 1/4 inches. I'm going to put a little swervy line of glue like so. And I am going to go this way. Like so. Then I'm going to come this way. Actually, I could have used the other piece, but that's okay from the other one. That's all right. line that up. Now I will need to tuck in that bit. I'm not using those banners. I'm just using them as an accent piece. This piece, however, you won't see any of it because it's going in the center. And reach with the right arm, not the left. We're going to need 3 dimensionals. And you want something with dimension on this to help put a stop, a backstop for the easel part of this card. Now on the other one, I played around using a whole bunch of rhinestones. That is up to you. Actually, they weren't rhinestones. They were this chunky glitter bits. So right here, I'm going to try to get that as centered as possible. So that's 1.5. This is 1.5. That's really good. So right there. Happy birthday. Now I feel really good about the pieces that I have used. And look at that. It is beautiful. But really what makes it, I think, pop is going to be the little bits of rhinestones that you use, whatever gems you want to use. So we're going to have a look-see at what we have. And I've used those so many. These little blue ones, no. The butterfly, no. You could add a little butterfly in the sky if you wanted. Those are a definite no. I like these. Oh. Let's use the enamel dots. The enamel effects. Let's use those. And I want it in white because our card base is white. So let's do that. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other one. I'm going to do this one. I want kind of a big one. Ooh, I like that one. Came out really good. Really good. Big little blob. And we want a little blob right there. Oh, that is very, very nice. So now for this one down here, you want to do roughly in the center. And then over here to the right and to the left. Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm getting better with this enamel effects stuff. 1, and it dries nice and hard. Oh, yes. But it's not over yet, guys. Not over. It's very simple little card, but Wink Estella. Now we're going to do this while it's up because I don't want to lay it down because it would smush all my... So we want to Wink Estella just the water because the sun's shining. It's a gorgeous day. And then we're going to streak it across the sky. Really, really do the water. And that is my card. So here's one. There's plenty of room to write a sentiment. This one has those little chunky glitter bits. And this is just the envelope, which, you know, I guess I should stamp like happy birthday, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But anyway, so that is our project for today. I really, really like the enamel dots. Let me set that over there a bit more. If I let that slide down there, you can see this here is what's giving it that stopping bit. So I hope you guys like this video. These cards were so pretty, guys. I have a hard time adding things like this onto to cover up any of the scenery. I found this being all right to do. So I did struggle with using these little elements. And I'm happy with how I did choose to use them. So I hope you guys are too. And more than anything, would you come back and visit me in my wonderland? Bye-bye now.